Mrs. Wolliver, and today is Mrs. Wolliver Day. Are you ready for a story? Today's story is called The Adventures of Holli the Hippo in Bert is Bragging, and it was written and illustrated by Mrs. Wolliver. Now, this story introduces a character named Bert, and Bert I named after my grandpa Bert. And this is my mama's daddy, Patty's daddy, Bert. I hope you like his story. This is Bert the Bengal tiger. He goes to Holli's school. He is her neighbor. But he has a small problem. Bert is always bragging. He is always telling Holli that he is better than her at everything they do. Holli doesn't really like playing with Bert, but Bert really enjoys playing with Holli. One Saturday morning, Bert knocked on Holli's door and asked if she could play. Bert had made a ramp out of wood and wanted Holli to do some jumps with him. So Holli asked her mom if she could go outside and ride bikes with Bert while he waited at the door. Mom told her to make sure she put her helmet on and to stay out front. So Holli decided to play. Holli and Bert jumped and jumped off the ramp. Holli's friend Louie came out to watch. "Look at me, Louie," yelled Holli. "Wow," said Louie, "that was a great jump." "Now watch me, Louie," Bert yelled. "I can do it better than Holli." Bert went fast and hit the jump. He was going so fast that when he hit the ramp, the bike launched him over the handlebars. Bert went flying through the sky and finally landed in a bush. "Bert!" Holli yelled. "Louie, help!" Louie came running. By the time he reached Bert, he was lying in the bushes and couldn't move. Holli was thinking and thinking. She knew what to do. She ran into her house and to the phone. She called 911 emergency and explained what happened. Then she asked them to hurry because Bert was her good friend and she was worried about him. The ambulance was on its way. Holli and Louie followed the ambulance to the hospital. When Bert was ready for visitors, Holli went in the room while Louie waited at the door. "Oh, Holli," said Bert, "I'm so glad you're here. I need to tell you something." "What is it, Bert?" Holli asked. "Oh, Holli, you are a better jumper than I am," said Bert. "I'm sorry for saying that I was better than you." "That's okay, Bert," said Holli, "but you need to know something very important. I want you to learn this, okay?" "Okay," said Bert, "what is it?" Holli started smiling and took a hold of Bert's hand. "It doesn't matter who's better," said Holli, "just as long as we both try our best." Okay, now I want you to repeat after me, okay? It doesn't matter who's better, as long as we both try our best. Great job. As soon as Bert got out of the hospital, he was a different tiger. Holli enjoyed playing with Bert all the time now because he didn't brag about being better than her anymore. Bert didn't ride his bike much, but he tried his best at other things. Holli taught him how to skateboard, and tomorrow they were going to take their skateboards and jump off the ramp. Wow, that is exciting and scary at the same time, isn't it? Now I want you just to remember what Holli said to Bert, okay? It doesn't matter who's better, as long as we all try our best, okay? And that's why I do this. It doesn't matter who's a better drawer, as long as we're trying our best. Are you ready for a drawing? Let's draw Bert the Bengal tiger. We're going to draw in the apple direction, the apple direction, the apple direction. Put your paper in the apple direction, and you'll be ready to draw with me. Okay, Bert, the Bengal tiger, lesson number 20. We made it. We did it. This is wonderful. I'm so excited. Now, we're going to start Bert, his face, over here. And you know what? We've been practicing this shape for a very long time. We're going to start his face with a jungle sun. Big jungle sun. With no circle in the middle, really. Just the jungle sun shape for his head. Okay. If it's not big enough to put everything inside, make sure you turn your paper over, do it again. Okay, get the shape you like. Pick between those two shapes to get started with, okay? Now we're going to put his ears on right here. We're going to put a shape like that. And a round circle in the middle. Those are the holes so he can hear. And here, we're going to come this way and that way. And we're putting the hole there so we can tell those are his ears. They have the black holes in them. All right. Now, Bert, his eyes, pupils inside. Remember, we don't use just black little dots. We actually make a circle, okay, so we can see that he can see. Okay, now his nose is kind of shaped the same way as Louie the lion's nose was in lesson 19. Circle like that. You want to come straight down and put on a Mrs. Wolliver smile. I hope you're wearing yours today. Lesson 20. Okay. Now, on each side of his nose, I need you to make a dot. A dot on this side, a dot on this side. We did this with Megan the Mouse. We're going to put 3 whiskers coming out of those dots like that. All right. Now, if you remember lesson 19, that was Louie the Lion. We made him with his body, right, in the jungle. We're going to do the same thing with Bert, okay? We're going to make that body, the same body. Let's do it different, or let's try to do it the same. If you like that body. Mine was kind of crazy. Let's do it again. Okay, we're going to come out with a line for his back and straight down for his back leg. Okay. Now we're going to make this into a foot like that. And then we're going to come straight up with a leg. Okay. Now, his belly, we're not going to start up here and bring it in because he'd be too skinny. Come down here a little bit. Bring his belly forward, almost to his mane, but not quite his face, okay? Then we're going to come from here, where like we stop this leg up here. Come here. Let's make the front leg. And come up like that. Okay, into his mane. Okay. Now we have to make the back leg and his foot right there. And the front leg can come out like that. All right. We're going to give 1 paw line, 2 paw lines, 1 in the back, 2 in the front. All right. let's go ahead and make his tiger tail come up here like that, around like that. There's his tail. Now we are going to add stripes. Okay, we will do the tail after we do the body. Now this is a Bengal tiger, so he's got black stripes. But what I want you to do, I want you to start stripe number 1 from the top of his back. Okay, watch. Now we're not just going to stripe him like a striped shirt that Louie wears. Okay, we're going to come down kind of like a flame. Looks like a flame, and it comes back up like that. All right, or a piece of jungle grass, or an upside down piece of seaweed that we drew with Fillmore the fish, or maybe that was in kindergarten. Okay, now when we make our next stripe, we're going to come up from the belly, his belly, and we're going to come up here, and then we're going to make a stripe like that. Okay, and now we're going to make like a pattern. It is a pattern. A, B, and now we're going to come back up to an A from his back and make that stripe like that. And now we need a B pattern, so we come up from his belly. Okay, so you're making a bunch of stripes there. Now if you have a longer body, maybe you made smaller stripes, you can fill that body up with stripes. Just make sure you're doing that A, B pattern from his back, from his belly, from his back, from his belly. Keep switching like that, all right? Now, I'm filled up, so I'm going to come here now. I'm going to start him on his back leg, okay? So you're going to start from here. You're going to make a stripe, kind of a bigger stripe. All the stripes on tigers are different sizes, different shapes, okay, from his back. Then you're going to go into the front. From the front of his leg. So you got the back of his leg, the front of his leg here, and then on the leg in the back here, you're just going to give another one here, like that. That stripe there. Okay, do your best. All right, and then we're going to come back in here. We're going to give a stripe here, and then we're going to put one right back there. Stripe, stripe. And one stripe on this back front leg. The one that's right there. Okay. Now, if you're not done with your stripes or not happy with them, that's okay. You can take this lesson again. All right? Do it again till you like it. All right? Now, the stripes on his tail are just going to be like this. Watch. We're just going to put stripes. Okay? Like on Louie's shirt or a candy cane. Kind of looks like a candy cane. But when they get colored, they'll be black, orange, black, orange, black, orange, or black, orange. Like that. Okay? Great. Okay. Now it's time for the horizon line. Now remember, if you went through lesson 19 with me, I really hope you did, because we're going to make the jungle grass horizon line. Okay, I'm going to start you with the second grade drawings already here of the grass horizon lines. What we do, we don't just draw the straight line, we make jungle grass. Okay, just a reminder of what jungle grass looks like. Okay, if you want to practice it on the back of your paper right now, you go left, left, right, keep going, left, left, right, keep going, left. This takes a long time to practice, okay? But I want you to practice, okay? Take your time. Do it right. Practice, 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 okay? I sure have practiced for 30 years, all right? That's why I can do it so well. So don't worry about what mine looks like. Practice yours, okay? So what we're going to do now, then, is start from here, all right? You're going to go left, left, right, into Bert, where you're going to stop, okay? Then you'll have to follow it behind him to his back leg. Left, right, left. Whoops, left, right. Kind of moved a little bit, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just take your time and have fun. Don't want you to be stressed out. If you're stressed out, stop and just continue with a grass line, a rice line, regular horizontal line. I don't want to stress you out. That's for sure. Okay? Now, we're going to put the sun here, the jungle sun, because we have some room. I hope you do, too. We are going to put the jungle sun in the sky. See how long you've practiced that? See? So you're going to get better with that jungle grass. Okay? We're going to put 2 clouds in the sky somewhere. 2 clouds. All right. There you go. And, oh, darn. Let's put a jungle weed down here. Left, left, right. And put a bottom on it. There we go. There's Bert. Okay. Put your pencils down. Look down at your paper and say, wow, I did a great job. Tell your neighbors or tell me, wow, you did a great job too. Okay, now with some feeling, I want to hear it. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a very nice day. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a nice Mrs. Wolliver day. Learning to draw the Mrs. Wolliver way. Okay, until next time, keep drawing.